while thousands of pet owners were still asking serious questions about Librela. Another anti-NGF pain injection was quietly authorized in Britain. No public announcement, no press release, no explanation. When I submitted Freedom of Information requests asking the Veterinary Medicines Directorate about Lenivia and Portela, they refused to reveal key information, saying they could neither confirm nor deny details because of commercial confidentiality. Yet today, Lenivia appears as an authorized veterinary medicine in the VMD database. So why wasn't the public told? And what does this mean for pet owners considering these new drugs? Hello everyone and welcome back. If you've followed this channel for any length of time, you'll know I've spent over a year investigating veterinary medicines, particularly the anti-NGF monoclonal antibodies used to treat osteoarthritis pain. Many of you have followed the Librela story from the very beginning. I've looked at adverse event reports, Freedom of Information requests, scientific papers, and regulatory decisions. But today, I'm talking about something that has received almost no public attention. Two newer anti-NGF medicines, Lenivia for dogs and Portela for cats. What are Lenivia and Portela? Both medicines belong to exactly the same class of drugs as Librela and Solensia. They work by blocking nerve growth factor, known as NGF, which plays an important role in transmitting pain signals. The idea is simple. Reduce NGF, reduce pain. For many animals, that can improve mobility. But as I've learned over the last year, blocking an important biological pathway can also produce unintended effects, which is exactly why post-marketing surveillance is so important. My FOI requests. Earlier this year, I submitted Freedom of Information requests to the Veterinary Medicines Directorate. I asked straightforward questions. Had applications been submitted? When would decisions be made? What safety information was being reviewed? Would adverse event reports be published? The response? The VMD refused to confirm or deny whether applications even existed. The reason given was commercial confidentiality. At that point, the public was left with the impression that no information could be released. Then something changed. A short time later, without any public announcement, Lenivia quietly appeared in the VMD Product Information Database. The authorization became effective on the 12th of May, 2026 for Great Britain. No press release, no public safety update, no explanation of how accumulated experience with Librela influenced the assessment. Nothing. For a medicine in exactly the same therapeutic class as one that has generated considerable public interest. That's noteworthy. What about Portela? Portela is authorized through the European system. However, at the time of making this video, I cannot find a Great Britain marketing authorization listed in the VMD Product Information Database. So while Lenivia has clearly been authorized in Great Britain, Portela does not currently appear to have a GB authorization listing. Why does this matter? This isn't about saying these medicines are unsafe, nor is it about discouraging owners from following veterinary advice. Every medicine has benefits and risks. The real issue is transparency. When regulators authorize medicines in a class that has already attracted significant public scrutiny, many owners expect clear communication about why the medicine was approved, what evidence was reviewed, how existing safety experience influenced the decision, and how ongoing monitoring will be handled. Those are reasonable questions. What do we know about side effects? At present, Lenivia has only been authorized for a relatively short time. That means post-marketing data are still limited. The European Medicines Agency collects reports through the ultra-vigilance veterinary system. As more animals receive treatment, those reports will continue to accumulate. Currently, there have been no major regulatory safety alerts specifically issued for Lenivia, comparable to the public attention received by Librela, but that doesn't mean monitoring stops. Quite the opposite. Post-marketing pharmacovigilance exists precisely because rare adverse effects may only become apparent after wider use. The bigger question. One question remains. How much did the regulators learn from Librela before approving another anti-NGF antibody? Did they strengthen monitoring? Did they change prescribing advice? Did accumulated safety reports influence their assessment? Those are questions many owners would like answered. Science depends on evidence. Public confidence depends on transparency. When important decisions are made behind closed doors, trust becomes harder to maintain. Whether you support these medicines or have concerns about them, everyone benefits from open communication and robust pharmacovigilance. As more data become available for Lenivia and Portela, I'll continue to follow the evidence and report it accurately. If you found this investigation helpful, please consider subscribing. And if your pet has experienced a suspected adverse reaction to a veterinary medicine, report it through the appropriate national reporting system and speak with your veterinary surgeon. Thank you for watching. Please sign Shadow's petition, https://chng.it/v8tjfy xv7r.